This goes right in line into what I was going to say about your anime. Oh, God, just typing in letters. Oh, yeah, I typed in X and Joel
Yeah.
sucks. Yep.
That's where I went. Don't
Oh,
go there.
oh, dude, X is weird.
Yeah,
As it
don't.
should be. Oh,
Oh
no.
my God, this
It's
is
just like S&M shit.
Man, it's like a dark underground of
Dude,
fucking
yeah,
gifts. I don't like it.
I think we broke the gift me. Oh my gosh. Here's me as a woman.
Wait. Oh, that's from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh Jesus!
Oh boy!
Oh,
boy!
dude,
Shit!
wait, Tim, is that the Indian Bruce?
I have no idea. Oh my God, they blink. I don't like it. Delete it.
Whoever is listening to this
Fire.
random shit right now, we're typing in random letters into our the Discord GIF.
All right, welcome to the Handsome Jacks podcast, where we discover the magic of gifts. Apparently, joining me today, we have our not so indigenous friend Jake.
And here I am. I will take all of your culture and make it my own.
That's a big L.
That's a true white man right there.
We have Austin all over them DMs. Damn it,
I'm back. I'm back.
he's
boys.
back.
I'm finally
Back again.
The government gave him back.
The government released me.
Oh, we have everyone's favorite Viking, Brendan. As always, I'm your always angry host, Joel Dinan, the Angry Canadian. And you know what? Jelly was supposed to be here, but he decided to cuck himself, so this needs to be rolled.
You gotta pay the troll toll. If you want to get into that boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Hi.
True work hard, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what we really need to do? I think we all need to just sit down and watch like a season of that.
Yes.
I'll be down.
I'm like, I think I made it to like season 3, and then I kind of got burnt out because I really like.
Dude,
Just-
you know you're a good person when you can watch the show but have to take breaks, and you know you're a bad person like me when you don't need a break and you just watch everything straight through.
Yeah, I'm also a masochist. I also hate myself. All right, well, welcome to the last anime roundup for the season. This week we have Lord Marksman, Hellsing Ultimate, Initial D, Future Diaries, and From Another World, or Shinsei Cookie Yori. Is that what it was? Something like that?
I'll take your word for it. I don't speak.
True master class there, Joel. Quite impressed.
I try. Not really though. Who wants to start? Because honestly, this was one of the best anime weeks. I watched everything over 5 episodes.
Yeah, it was really good. Man, too bad Jelly's such a fucking cock.
Yeah.
Dude, like, fuck. Like, I hate to start off like this, but Joel, I was honestly going to roast you.
Oh god.
Like, it was good, but god damn, I've never seen such a down-looking character.
All right, so we're talking about Initial D first. All right. just
honestly,
hit me with the spice. I want the spice. Just let's go.
Honestly, I did like it, but every time I saw him, his eyes were a little too far.
I'm gonna just be real. I think this might have been the ugliest anime we've had to watch.
Dude, and it came out in a year when anime was starting to look good.
You're forgetting Charge Man Ken.
Oh yeah, not counting Charge Man Ken, of course. That doesn't count.
Anime. That was like a cop out by Jelly.
I started the episode. I'm like, are we doing another shitty episode season?
Hey man, it's old. The art style gets better if you want to continue watching the show because there's 4 English dub seasons and 2 sub seasons. So
I really did love it, and I did love the vehicle. because it made me feel like I'm back in my hometown where everyone had shitty vehicles because you're in a cornfield.
Where everyone's
And so,
just
like,
running the
you
shit boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone's just like drag racing their shitty cars.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah, well-
86 Honda's the best.
Oh yeah.
We're dimming. It's like I actually have a good car.
Hey man, like Initial D is like like helped birth like that drifting culture, like Japanese import into like America, which is like a huge car scene now. So like to me as a car nerd, it has like a special place. But I was surprisingly enjoyed it. I've only ever seen clips of the show, and actually watching it, and immediately being introduced to protagonists that drive rotary cars, I was having a fucking orgasm.
Yeah, it was actually a really fun time to watch. I just had to make fun of it a lot because there is a lot to make fun of, and the animation is not the greatest.
No.
Like if you just go to the wiki page, the picture looks photoshopped as fuck. It's really bad.
What do you mean? There's definitely no same face syndrome in that show.
He looks like he should be like, "Hey, Daddy, can I take the car out?"
God damn.
Hey man, maybe that's how it started. He had the kid drive when he was in like elementary school. Maybe he just wanted him to fucking fly off the edge of a mountain,
And then he
Yeah.
found his magic autismo ability of driving a car very fast.
That shift.
Well, he's had it, but for some reason he's like, I'm not into it. I just drive for my pops, delivering.
I'm just a tofu delivery driver.
tofu guy. I don't make the connection that what these guys are doing is what I do every night.
I love how his dad's like, "I've been James Bonding you, motherfucker."
I love how his dad is like, son, I want you to go do something crazy dangerous. You might die. I'm not going to go do it, though. It's got to be you.
Okay, Daddy, do you
Okay.
love me? Say
Well,
it.
before that, the dad was doing that run all the time.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
up until like a certain point, and then like the last couple of years, it'd been him. On a side note, I was looking this up real quick. Was there any shows before this that use CGI this much?
Dude,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Side note, A Bug's Life came out in 1998 with CGI.
Side note,
And I had to go compare it.
Trying to crush my heart.
David's going to become the master of 1998 animation.
Stop trying to crush my heart, damn it.
I'm in a timeline of computer animation and film and television,
God.
and yeah, it's pretty amazing.
other side note, I'm looking right now to see if I can buy a Toyota 86 Sprinter.
Oh,
Good luck
hell
with
yeah.
that.
Dude,
Actually, they didn't import them here. You have to get
I had to buy it from the UK.
and there'd be fucking ridiculous money.
Depends where you go. I think
or-
it was a B stock or something.
Or
That's
I can
what you
see if
buy
my
on.
uncle can buy one from Germany.
Yes. It's also a
He's- he-
possibility.
He's got that moolah. I'll have him ship it to me.
Europe
Got
gets
all the money.
all the good shit, and America gets nothing.
Yeah, we just have to watch a shitty anime about it.
Yeah, it feels bad, man.
I gotta stop shitting on it. It's actually really good. I just Down syndrome. I mean, downspace. Oh god.
All right. So
Downspace.
while we're at it, do we want to bust out the D scale for?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
initial
yeah.
D.
All right. So
This was a
story
extra chromosome D.
since we're
Mhm.
All right, so 4 categories as always: story, characters, sound, and art. Story for this one, I rolled with a 4, so great. Now
I'm going with the 4 too.
I'm a little bit partial. I'm a car guy as well, so the show really kind of brought me in because you really don't see very many animes around car culture that much. So it was interesting finally seeing one.
The only one.
Definitely,
Yeah.
gonna probably watch the whole series because I want to figure out how it just progresses. But yeah, give it a 4. I don't know what you guys think of it.
I also adore it because it's car culture, but yeah, I actually think the story's decent outside of that. But I get a lot of like the inside kind of culture shit because I I am a car nerd, so I don't know how it is looking from the outside in.
I'll
So
tell you. From the
I'm
outside looking in, I'm
Hot
giving it
take.
a
Here we
3.
go.
Give me some
It's
spice.
definitely not bad. I mean, I'm not. You guys know I'm not a super car guy, so there's some stuff where I'm just like, yeah, this looks really cool, and they talk about like, oh wow, he was using the inertia from the first drift to go into the other drift. I'm just like, that sounds impressive as hell, so I'll take their word for it. But
Yes,
otherwise,
it
the
is.
characters and this like plot they have going on are interesting and definitely unique in terms of, like you guys said, I don't know if there's really any other car anime about street racing down a mountain.
Not any. This is the best one, from what I've seen.
So, but no, I definitely enjoyed it. I'm sure I would enjoy it more if I was a car guy like you. That we can get that extra little mileage out of it.
Not gonna lie. Definitely went out the next day after watching this down a gravel road a little bit too fast. Might have had a close call.
It's time to wreck it.
Might have had a close call.
Hey, at least you didn't have a close call. You know,
with
by
this
a
shit.
Eclipse that was looking to probably get into Initial D.
Mm,
Shitbox
Initial
about killed
Austin.
me the other day.
alright. Okay.
Brennan, what are you
So
thinking?
I wouldn't say I'm a car guy, but I definitely had to learn car shit when I became the typical redneck that bought a Camaro to sit in my yard and fix it up by myself because my
That
dad's
really is the rite of
because my
passage.
dad's a
That
piece
really
of
is.
shit and wouldn't help me, and when he did, he was wrong. So
You hate to see it.
I guess
You
I
really
became a car guy from fixing that piece of shit, but I enjoyed it a lot because like Dimmitt has been force feeding car shit down my throat, and I'm not mad at him for it because it's always been fun. Whenever he's
Right.
here, like he's just like, just one YouTube video, bro.
And down the rabbit hole we
Next thing
go.
I know, we're on like watching documentaries. So yeah, it was really fun, and also I found a '90 Toyota Sprinter in New York for just under 11,000.
You gonna buy it?
Dude, Mar has family in New York. I could make an excuse.
Hmm.
I think Mar would let me spend that money.
But does it have that blocky's 80s design?
No, it still kind of does, but it's a little bit more rounded out. There is an
Aw.
80. There's an 88 I found, but it's not showing me location. Oh, it's in New York also.
Hey.
It's the 88 too, with like the lights that come out and like come out from
Oh
under it.
hell yeah! Flip up and down
Yeah,
headlights.
it's under 8,000.
You
Do
know
they have
what? That's
more
quick side note. That's the worst thing they ever did to cars was take away pop-up headlights, and they
No.
did it because of
Don't.
fucking
Do not
pedestrian
die on
crash
this
laws.
hill.
I will die on this hill.
It's all
Pop-up
great
headlights.
and dandy.
Why are they taking away?
Because the car
standards, car crash standards for running
Yeah,
into people.
Because motherfuckers
nothing
are
hurts more
stupid.
than getting hitting by a car than getting hitting by a car with a huge wedge sticking out the front like a
Yeah.
fucking knife. And then, well, on top of that, then the motors to raise them also get fucked up, and then all of a sudden you can't have a headlight on one side because it's busted.
I'm gonna call bullshit because those things always looked pretty cool.
Oh
J-
god, they look
Thank
cool
you,
on a
Jake.
couple cars. I'm most.
Dude, I might have to buy this and like
NSX.
buy like an anime print throughout the whole thing.
Wubby would be.
Like
very-
I will help
Yeah.
fund this adventure.
I might have to as well.
Joel's like, I might have to move to Illinois to help.
Okay, well, now that we've got the story out of the way.
But if
Well,
you do get an
only
anime,
three-
it needs to be one of the characters from Lord Marksman.
Oh boy.
that
All right. Well, we'll do that next then.
All right,
This
here we
dude's
go.
scale.
All right, characters. I was really torn on this. I don't want to undercut it, but the characters really aren't like the highlight of the series, I guess. In the you
No.
kind of see like the front runners, but at the same time, over like the 5 episodes, I didn't feel like that was the biggest thing. So I gave it a 3.
Incoming bias. Incoming big bias.
Oh boy.
It gets a 5 because guys drive rotary cars.
Oh my god.
That's all the characterization they need.
You know what? I'm giving it a 5 too because Itsuki The friend with the fucking bowl cut is the closest character to fucking Jelly.
Is that the guy with the weird lips?
Yeah,
Yes.
the nice blowjob lips.
Yeah.
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 Yes, the retard.
Wow.
Well, I'll be sure to even it out with a 2. They were good. They did the job. I didn't see anything amazing.
So mediocre.
Mhm.
I guess that that evens it out.
Sound.
Oh.
I went with
Insert
3.
Eurobeat 5.
Yes, the funny thing was I knew the actual the whole soundtrack just off other videos. Yeah, there's a 3 for me.
Yeah,
I'll hit it with
5,
a 3 as
Eurobeat.
well.
Brendan, what a
I'll give it a 3. It wasn't
Alright.
overly impressive, but it was
I
decent.
can live with
Like,
this. All right.
yeah.
last,
is-
but whew,
This is gonna get slammed.
definitely not least. We're on to art, and so real quick, the art category is the quality of animation and art presented, including character design. Boy, I had to take the year into account, and it got a 2 for mediocre. For 1998, it was mediocre, and I give it because they kind of went big with the CGI, even though it looks like hammered ass now.
I gotta. I'm sorry. This isn't malicious, but I gotta go with the 1.
Oh! I haven't
was-
seen a 1 since Jake didn't watch my anime.
I mean, when you think about it, this really is Star Trek with cars. They're taking a passage down every road.
This is by far the weirdest comparison I've ever
Yep.
It's kind of like how Star Trek taking a passage through space. This is taking a passage down a road.
A singular road.
Jake drifted into that joke better than the anime.
Oh boy. I got. Here's the thing. I would agree with the 2 if we were talking about like if you look at any other anime with cars, they're all fucking worse. So I'll give it a 3. But if I was just comparing it to like everything in general, it'll probably be a 2. But I'll give it a 3.
Right, you said because it's got that fucking RX-7 in it. I swear to God.
I don't know enough about other
I
car
will
animes to
vomit.
debate
Well,
this.
if we're talking about the RX-7, it's a fucking 6. So
No.
that yellow FT RX-7.
I will overrule that every day of the week.
93 yellow RX DF7 F3, fucking beautiful.
I'll be honest, the yellow did not entice me one bit. It could have been practically almost any color, and it would have looked better for an RX-7. But I digress. We
here's
don't
my
have
thing,
30
Joel.
minutes.
Here's my thing. I think the fake future cars in the Dragon Ball Z driving episode look better than the cars in Initial D.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
I'd like to report a murder. God damn.
Jake, I have your address. That's all.
Just
Still, and I'm sure why I gave that to you.
me as well. Me as well.
I gave that to you. I was
right.
like, wait a minute, why is he shipping it here? Brendan has more space at his place.
Not
Don't worry
anymore.
about it.
All right.
So I'll put in the master plan.
Last but
Great.
not least, do we have anything else to say about the show before we move on?
It was a good time. I
I'm good.
enjoyed it.
Wait, did I give my score on the animation? I don't think I
don't
did.
know.
No, I
No.
didn't.
Here's the-
I give it 2. Everyone's eyes were way too far apart. Everyone looked like a shitty Red Dead 2 character. Like, no matter how good you try to, like, slide everything, they all look like shit. And the main character had a Dwight Schrute from season 1 of Office fucking haircut.
Hey, at least he didn't look like Oblivion characters.
That's how I know he watched it.
Better than some people. All right. Moving on to the Lord Marksman, since we mentioned it earlier. The thirstiest anime I've ever seen Brendan recommend.
I know.
The thirst of a kingdom, the thirst of a fiefdom, whatever the fuck he is the lord of. The thirst was unreal.
This is a classic harem anime if I've ever seen one.
Dude, this anime was best represented from that video I showed you last night. Like, you can't hit it like this. You gotta go underneath.
Mama!
I knew when he strolled up on her showering, she's like, "I want you." I'm like, "Fam, you're never going home." I don't know how to say this.
Dude,
Right.
You're gonna stay here forever. Like
I-
you're dead.
I like how he's so oblivious too. He makes no does not answer any of these calls for him at all. He's just like, huh.
Dude, when
that's
she's like,
weird.
I changed my uniform or whatever to appeal to you more, and I'm like, oh my god, this fucking bitch is gonna,
Dude, he
gonna
is
ruin
me.
this man's life. I can already see it.
Dude, he is me when I'm eating and a girl tries to hit on me. I'm just like, dude, like
Nice.
Joel, I don't think you've ever heard the story, but I turned into the main character when I ate at a restaurant once, and this girl came up and was like, "Ooh, what are you doing tonight?" And I'm just like, "Probably eating this fucking sandwich still, since you keep talking."
I've done that once
My
or
mom,
twice, but
my mom's like,
obliviously.
she was trying to ask you out, but I will. Could she wait?
Just give me like 5 minutes.
God
My
damn, I
God.
haven't even finished the
It's
sub yet.
Bitch trying to get a whole another different kind of tip.
Oh wow, I've been fucking
Well,
talking
she
about
got the
that
accurate
for a minute.
1.25.
Alright, Lord Marksman. Wow. Do we want to?
It's one of my strangest animes, but I love it still because it has a bow.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, you
not
won
gonna
the argument for me.
If I'm not gonna, I knew I wasn't gonna win this week with this one, but I just wanted to not try to win one, and I was like, if I'm not gonna win, I can at least give one vote. I know the way to your heart, Joel. It's through a bow.
yeah, you do.
I'm your Valentine, bro.
I need to throw it, but not that hard to where I lose.
Yeah.
I need to throw it, but
Right
not
in the middle.
Assassin's Creed or Charge Man Ken level of throw. Need something else.
Yeah, it was. Whew. I actually started enjoying it, but then I'm like, this bitch has got the power of the fucking wind. Like a little bit OP, don't a little bit OP. And then dude, the fucking I laughed so fucking hard when he gets that fucking bow. She hands it to him, and it goes back to her quivering for absolutely no reason.
See, maybe I'm immune to that because I played Mass Effect 2.
And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of them shows, isn't it? It's not gonna end. It's gonna be this way the whole way through.
Fucking shoots the bow, you just hear. Ah! I can't wait for Joel to send that clip to me.
The fucking bow talks. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
I
out
got a
there
hot
for
take
me,
about the
but
main dude.
Okay.
Okay.
He is basically Kirito, but instead of swords, it is bow and arrow.
Yeah.
The first 5 episodes, yes. After that, he does get hurt. Kirito doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's actually more going on with him after that.
Yeah. Well, he just has a fucking bow.
Yeah, but he's like, how are you catching arrows midair?
Like after the 5 episodes, like yeah, he's badass, but it reminds you he just has a fucking bow. Dude doesn't even carry a pocket knife on him.
Okay, fair.
So there we go. The story. So far, I went with the 3. It was good. Kind of torn. It's definitely one of those that like as it goes on, I could easily see it going like way up, you know.
Yeah.
But for me, it was a 3 right now. I still enjoy it. It was good.
I'm having a hard time.
I'm giving it
Really?
a 4. I enjoyed it, like because it wasn't too like weeaboo for me. Like it definitely like the first weeaboo moment. I was like, I don't know.
I don't know about
but I was
this.
like, I'm a bow hunter. I wanted an anime with a bow in it, so I'm like, I'm gonna keep checking on, and it gets better and better. It definitely gets more weeaboo, but like, hey man.
He never
Hey,
goes
you
home.
take
He
the
gets
good and the
spoiled
bad.
for me.
You know, definitely didn't need to spit on it, Jake.
How many episodes did you watch, Austin?
Sorry, what?
How many episodes did you watch, Austin?
Lord Marksman
Yes.
4. I was watching the 5th today, and then I realized that your boy's not gonna get done if I can keep trucking along. So I sacrificed one episode, unfortunately, to actually get some of.
Yeah, you got good enough way through to understand
Yeah.
what's going on, but
I enjoyed it. I did. I really enjoyed the dragon scene.
yeah.
That was an interesting. And then I'm like, that's a badass dragon. Then she just did the 1-2, and
I know that. Spend all this time hyping up the dragons, and then it
yeah,
just gets
I'm like,
down. I was like, I respect the anime for that.
Like it
Very
does make fun of archers in a way that, like, if you're not paying attention, you won't get.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
kind of like they're badass, but like they're not the real heroes in a D&D game.
he's not wrong.
That's why I made like a D&D character that's like he's just a hunter.
I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah, he rolls decently. Damn it.
Yeah,
You know what?
I'm
I'll give it.
investigating something 3 miles away. Boom! That'd be like a fucking nat 20. I'm trying to jump over into the back of the wagon. Boom! That'll be a nat 1.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 3 because I enjoyed it more than most Harem animes that I've watched.
Nice.
I will agree with that and give it a 3 as well. It was pretty
Nice,
enjoyable.
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan's like my plan. It's coming together.
Yes, dude. I'm just palpitating this podcast.
Do it.
Jake thinks he's in control, but it's me.
But what of
Do
the
it.
loss of Count Dooku?
You got a hand. Now there are 2.
Unlimited power.
Brennan has come from humble origins to straight up
Dude,
destroy the entire first season of this.
I don't watch anime. I'm not gonna win any of these. 4 episodes later, he's won every single one.
you know what?
I literally am like, you know what? I'm not gonna go all out, and then I see what fucking Brendan's slinging. It's like, oh my fucking
Brendan's
god,
going fucking
buried
ham.
out here.
Jake, since this is the last one, I know I'm not gonna win, but I've won enough. I'm better than you, and I know it.
I
And
want you to know it.
I can officially say Aubrey is a better weeb than you.
I mean, yeah, she is.
Just here's a gunshot from Jake's head. Aubrey,
Damn,
Hello, Noosh, my old friend.
savagery goes
The day has
down.
finally come.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Brendan's
Love to
got
meet with
shallow
you
grave
again.
stuff already for everyone. Just
Who
throwing them in one
can
after the
say
other.
where the road goes? Only time. Yeah, I brought Enya into this.
Oh boy. All right, what are we on characters now?
Yeah, characters is next.
That's a fucking 5 for me, bro. You see those titties?
This shit was off the rails. There's some possessive qualities, I guess you could say. I went with 3 once again. Good characters. It's definitely one of those shows that, like every show, I mean, really, the more you see, the more the characters grow, and
Well, you
Can I
see all
just
you
say-
need to see in episode 2.
Can I just
Yeah.
say that they all give shit to the one girl that's like a double D because she's the smallest? I'm just like, what?
Yes, they do.
we're living in an anime world now,
Like,
Brendan.
you little girl. I'm like, a little girl. Jelly wouldn't even fuck with that.
Too old for him. Alright, well, fuck. I have a hard time. Okay, so I would rate it a 3, but then add the character with a bow in. I'm gonna put it a 4. There you go.
Yeah.
See, I want to
I-
give it a 2 because I think both characters are a little bland, but then the girls bring it up to a 3.
Yes, I can play you all.
What we didn't know is Brendan was strategically picking each anime he was having us watch.
Dude,
I was
There
kind
was
of
some
with all of our
strategery in there.
friends and
I
likes
kinda
on it.
I kind of do know how to get you all to at least get a vote from each of you. Because I
Hey,
was
man.
telling Joel, I'm like, most of all of you I've known since preschool. Joel's not that hard to know. He's an angry Canadian, and Canadians only have 3 emotions. So he's one of the 3. I get him.
I mean, you're not wrong. Really, you're really not.
He just fishes all day and talks about Rangers. He's kind of autistic. I got him.
Got him in the palm of my hand. God.
So Brendan's trying to get all the audio clips from this episode.
Dude.
Guess who's gonna go through
Oh,
the episode
there's
after?
gonna be no episode left. It's gonna be cut to pieces. Just end it. Just what are we even doing?
All of our
boys? End
social
the
media is
podcast.
just going to have all of the clips with my cum face photo.
She's gonna post one a day on your Facebook page just so everyone's aware who you really are.
Who else is? Do we got everyone for this?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yes.
Big
Alright.
titty bitches.
Sound, yeah, that's really just half the cast. Thirsty.
I don't see the
big
problem.
titty bitches. Sound went with the 3 again. It's good.
I'll give it a 4 because the sound on the titty smacks and the quivering pretty on point.
That extra mile really got you, huh?
Mass
I
Effect
get-
2 would be jealous.
It's times like these.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I didn't think the sound design was all that good in the actual sound effects. I didn't like any of the music they used. But the sound effects are on point.
Well, there goes Brendan digging another grave.
I'm between 2 and 3. Like, it was all good, but nothing I can think of jumps out at me. I mean, except the voice acting. The voice acting was pretty good across the board.
Sorry, boys. I just thought we got to double
the
back
dub was
real
good.
quick to Initial D. The dude bro dubbing
Dude,
in
bro,
Initial
no.
D on point. I mean, it was like gangsta dude bro dubbing. Hilarious. Like the bros on the hill calling shit over the radio. I never
Hell
seen
yeah.
God going this fast in my life. Like it was fucking hilarious. Loved it. So
Alright, back to our regular schedule
you
programming.
got me with that one.
Hell yeah.
So now we're definitely going into art. And it got a 3 again. It was good. Nothing like super stood out to me, but it was overall quality.
I got to give it a
I
4. Quite a few things stood out to me.
Oh, I can only imagine.
I'm going to give it a 5, not because of anime titties, but like they did a lot of stuff that a lot of other animes would have used CGI on, but they didn't. Like
I do need to mention though that CGI battle where they have both sides charging at each other.
That was pretty horrendous.
Yeah.
I do have to bring up that you're wrong.
Yeah. Hey,
But that one scene where the guy caught the arrow and then shot it back, that was pretty smooth as fuck.
That's beautiful.
yeah.
They know where to spend their animation budget. Like
On
they
the
really do in
rose
that show.
and the titties.
Yeah. When it came to the battle, Jake, not everyone's going to go Lord of the Rings on it. Sorry.
I'm still gonna make my complaints noted.
I give it a +10 for the mega army in the rear ruse they pulled with like the extra horses. I'm like fucking amateurs. Something so simple. Simple.
Do you not play Total War?
You know, I'll give it a 4. I thought it did a lot of animation things better than like your average anime, and I quite enjoyed looking at the actual art. So
Yes, I would agree with that.
All right, was good. Good stuff. What anyone got closing statements? I guess we're really officially digging in here.
So I got a
I
question
would be
for
her
you all.
slave.
For my first weeaboo anime, how did I do?
I
mean,
would
it's
be
good.
her
It's a
slave.
standard weeaboo anime. It's not an isekai, so right there you get brownie points.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Dude, me neither. But we're just gonna.
It's a popular trend right now where someone in modern Japan like somehow dies or gets transported to a new fantasy world.
Oh,
Oh
real
God.
quick, Joel, you'll love this. I was able to add some Slav. It was able to find an anime that added some Slav to it because Baba Yaga is in it.
Oh boy. Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, yeah, you did fucking fantastic for your first harem anime. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Jake over here that's a fan of fucking Sword Art, alright? So he's got no
I did
class.
conserve myself. I only
Hey,
typed
I
twice.
am a fan of very particular seasons of Sword Art.
You don't get to pick and choose
Dude,
in this.
that
You
shit,
really do get to pick and choose with that train
dude,
wreck.
for that fucking anime. After watching the season, I think if you get to watch more than a season, I think you get allowed to pick and choose. But you're so stupid watching more than a season or 5 episodes because it's dog shit. But like, yeah, I guess you get your opinion.
So is this the part where I tell you that I've watched more Sword Art Online than
Can you
Jake has?
just shut up? I had respect.
Brennan was doing a thing. He was doing a roast.
Joel, can you lie to me now?
I could, but this is the one time I'll stick my neck out for
The
Jake
truth
on something.
hurts. The
What a
truth really
bro.
does.
God, what a douche.
He hasn't talked about Halo in like 30 minutes. I gotta stick my neck out for him.
Do you see his name?
Yeah, but it's not mentioned in the podcast anywhere.
I get to
I can
see
change
it.
that if you want.
No, it's too late. I've looked at it for 37 minutes.
You know what? No one would have ever known listening to this until now.
Next.
Next.
Really quick,
Alright,
I
now
also
that we're
want
out
to
of
say
that
it was very
train
difficult
wreck,
not to
Joel-
pick the Halo anime movie.
Alright, I'm just gonna
You know what?
roll.
You did do good. I'm surprised you didn't do it.
Roll.
I thought about it, but I was like, nah, that'd be a
Alright,
dick move.
Diary.
Jake's psychosemantic love.
You
Jake,
have a
I
little
was
yandere in
actually,
your life every now and then.
Bitch crazy.
dude, I was actually surprised by this one because every suggestion you make, Jake, I'm like, ugh. Like,
I'm trying to
obviously,
broaden your taste, a bunch of different shit.
obviously we could tell by how the season's gone. But
Jake, has anything you've recommended not have lewdness in it?
Have not what?
Has not have lewdness as a part of the plot?
That's a key element that he.
Jake's like, if I can't jerk off to this anime, it ain't a real anime.
Spice and Wolf didn't have a whole lot of lewd in it.
I'm pretty sure Jelly jerked off to it.
Well, I mean, Jelly jerks off to most things.
Yeah, that's doesn't really narrow it down as much as I.
You have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Man,
I mean, damn, Brennan, what do you want me to pick? A show where you just stare at a rock all day?
Well,
Yep.
I've watched that stuff.
I mean, if they're gonna turn that into an anime, then
Japan can do
still
it.
find a way to
I'll
fap.
give it a go.
But
Alright.
I loved it. Like first 5 seconds when they played like a Japanese version of Halloween music, like Michael Myers. I was like, all right, Jake. I don't know if you choose to appeal to me, but you got me.
Okay.
Fucking
I feel like I need to give a quick synopsis because like the actual rundown for the show, if you like look at the summary, does an awful fucking
Shit.
job
Oh,
telling you what
dude,
the fuck goes on.
I looked at the summary.
So-
I'm like, Jake is stupid.
Yeah,
What's the
dude,
summary for it on the app?
summary tells you nothing. All right, so the idea is that this fly on the wall basically dreams up in his imagination that like he talks to like unseen god behind the background of things. Long story short, he basically gets pushed out more into the limelight by being given the ability to see a future through his cell phone. So he always did journals on his cell phone, and now that journal writes itself ahead of time, so he knows what's going to happen around him ahead of time, and that's his specific one. And then it turns into a death game between 12 other contestants that each have diaries, and the last one alive is going to take over that god's seat.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Can I read the actual summary?
Yeah, read the
Yeah.
actual summary. I'm curious to see how terribly
Yeah.
they summed this up.
Oh yeah, let me pop on my Hulu real quick. Like 5 seconds. It's a shit show summary. Okay.
It's got a lot of moving pieces.
Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, Hulu, cucking me again.
Did you mean
I've,
King of the Hill?
Since
Dude, I started watching your anime jig on my phone on Hulu, and I switched off of it, and then I came back and it's like, did you mean Naruto? Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's episode 1. Okay, here's
boy.
the episode 1 summary. Oh god, I am first Japanese name. I don't even know how to say Yuki. Japanese name spends
Just say
his day
Yuki.
don't pronounce that.
writing it into his cell phone diary and listening of all things that happens around him. When it suddenly starts telling him everything that's gonna happen before it does, he is thrilled. Until
That's it.
it tells him he's going to die. Yeah, I'm like, is this an R.L. Stein book?
God, that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah,
Sounds
dude, I
like
read
your
that. I'm like,
average Hulu
no.
summary.
Yeah, it's real dumb. It's
Dude, it
real.
literally is that R.L. Stein book with the photography thing where it's like shows your death.
Say cheese and die.
Yeah, say cheese and die.
Well,
Dude, you fucking know some poor intern at Hulu. It's just like, here's all the shows you need to like make synopsises for, and it's like, I don't even fucking watch anime. And so he's just piecing the shit together from Google.
probably. What,
Looks
well,
good.
thanks to your show, Jake, I found my limit of where I like yandere's up to. Because holy fuck, this bitch is psycho. Holy fuck.
Yuno is like the picture of Yandere.
No. She's fucking past the extreme by 200 fucking miles.
Nah, she's what every other Yandere needs to measure up to.
Nah. Fuck no.
I don't think they got this. Has Yuna? She had the machine gun yet and started shooting up everyone?
No?
Oh,
No,
you're
much
about there
later.
though. It gonna get good.
The bitch is crazy, dude.
What?
Yeah.
I
What
watched
the
it like
fuck?
all the way through previously, thanks to Jake showing it to me, and
Poor soul.
I loved her as a character. Well, I'll save that for the actual section. But
Oh, I love her as a character as well. It's
Yeah.
just there's a
it's a fucking
Joel knows the twinkle in the eye of a girl now when to run away.
Yep, I've force skumped a few times.
There's a
He's
very
gonna
thin
see a
line
nat.
between let's fuck and then I'll kill you.
Joel
Yeah.
one day is gonna see a nat 10 that's like, I'm gonna hop on you, and then he's gonna see the eye and he's gonna go no and walk away.
It's gonna
This
end
is
with
with
a
like
tear
you
in
ruh-roh
his-
raggy.
dumpster.
He's gonna have one tear in his eye though.
What
Yeah.
could have been
Usually
that
the title starts
30
Are you playing the
minutes?
Yuki song? No.
No. No.
Bam. The powers that be have spoken.
Bad
But
Jake.
now that we've gone through that drama,
Yep.
let's get into the D list. So, story. I gave it a 4. It was great. I've watched it all, so it's amazing.
I haven't finished it all the way through, but I got further than 5, and right now it's standing out 4. I really did enjoy it because it's a mixture of several things that I love. It's a horror movie version, or it's the Hunger Games version of Minority Report.
Wow.
And I want someone to like comment and like tell me how many times I've mentioned Minority Report in just this first season of the show.
Such a good fucking movie. So
Probably a lot.
underrated.
I will also give it a 4. Jake.
He's gonna cancel us. Jake, you're gonna get us canceled, you fuck nut.
How am I gonna get us
Put
canceled?
it away. Put the Yuki away.
Aubrey, put it away.
I told you to put it
Jake,
away.
learn to beat a woman.
I will give it a 4. I really enjoyed the story, the ups and downs. It's not a 5 for me because there's a lot of little things that annoy me. Like, why can't if they spend all this fucking time together, and obviously she will tell Yuki anything that he fucking asks. This bitch crazy for him. Why does he not fucking ask about her past at any fucking point? Actually figure it out. Like, I'm 16 episodes into this fucking show and I still don't fucking know.
You don't
'Cause
need
he
to
ain't
know
got a
that
fucking
past to get
pair.
hard pants.
He
You'll
ain't
get
got
there.
it set at all for, we'll say, 90% of the show.
Bro,
Yeah, his balls don't drop until you're after the arc you're on right now, Joel.
same.
Yeah,
Well,
that
all
was
right, next.
one of my biggest pet peeves is that he's a bitch.
Yeah, honestly that's the biggest killer of the show.
Yeah,
And not
he
just
is
like
cool.
a little bit, like just a fucking mega bitch all the fucking time.
He a
He's
lot
like
of
Jelly
bitch.
before he lost his virginity.
Which then he just became a cuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ch-
He goes,
Okay.
okay, I'll go with Psycho Girl. Hell yeah. And
Jelly-
then lost his V card and then turned into a cuck.
Jelly went from "Hey, can I watch?" "Can I join?" to "Hey, can I watch?"
I'd say the
Gosh.
only character worse than Yuki who has the same archetype is probably Shinji from Evangelion.
Have not watched.
I have not watched either. All right, real quick. Anyone else got story? Because we're literally
I'm
just falling balls into characters now.
gonna give it a 5. Once you guys finish it, Brennan and Joel, and it comes full circle, a lot of your questions will be explained.
Okay.
It's like I said, a lot of shows are like that. Like if you watch the whole thing and it pieces everything together, yeah. It in the beginning, I could say like the first 5, it wouldn't surprise me that much, but now I've seen the whole thing through, yeah. All right.
All right, go into characters. I want to hear this.
Oh my god. It's a 4.
Yeah.
HB Cray, I loved every second of it. Partly because is this man actually going to die this time? Is he going to actually fucking get killed by this bitch because he went too far?
I'm giving him a 4 because behind every bitch boy is a crazy bitch woman.
Pretty much. There's a lot
That
of
can
truth.
be confirmed.
I am a bitch.
I have been a bitch boy with a crazy woman before.
I am the
And
baddest
having
bitch.
lived that existence, it is not a good time and can confirm.
I'm glad we got you back, Jake. I'm glad you didn't wind up in a fucking dumpster somewhere.
God.
The way it was going for those couple of years, though, it was close.
Yeah. Very
So
well.
when we having an intervention with Jelly? Fix this.
Well,
Do we care enough?
has he been pegged yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to wait for him to get pegged, and then we'll intervene.
I
Wait.
think he had. Wait, pegged is in.
Has she put her dildo in his asshole?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I think we're good.
Wait, why'd
so
she
far.
bring her strap onto the wedding?
Oh wait, did she?
Oh,
Wait.
What?
Dude, because that's what, dude. No joke. Like I saw her, I'm like, it's nice to see you without your accessory.
Well, according to Aubrey, she brought it.
I ain't mad
Hey,
at her.
sometimes you just never know when
Hey,
the mood's gonna
well,
strike.
I guess
Hey.
I'll have to go on a research mission later to find out.
Jake, I ain't mad at her. If Jilly got pegged at my wedding, I ain't mad.
Dude,
That's a
that'd be a
funny
story.
Because it's still better than my dad's new wife.
Oh boy. All right. Well, back on characters. Yeah, you know a crazy bitch, and I love her, so I'm gonna give it a 5.
Nice.
I am also giving it a 5. Not only for Yuno, but also for Super Sentai Man. That needed more screen time.
No.
Yes.
Did they ever give a reason why he has a Super Sentai gang, even though it's literally never seen up until that fucking scene?
No, I don't. I think there's only like that one little like cutaway where it's like an in-between episode short, but that's about it. He just
Fantastic.
is all about justice.
Hell yeah.
And cleaning, apparently.
Yes. Well, because it's the right thing to do to keep the streets clean of litter and criminals. But I'm gonna give it a 5. I love all the characters. All the main ones usually have a pretty interesting story, except for Yuki. He's a bitch.
The biggest bitch.
Just let me
Main
add that one more
protagonist
time.
is the biggest bitch in the world. Still gives it a 5.
Oh, I'm not gonna
What?
let Yuki stop me from giving a 5 to the characters. He's not that much of a bitch.
Here's the thing, though. If you've ever watched Fargo, there's a bitch ass character in that show, but that show's great. I give it a 5, but there's a bitch in it. Some things just have a bitch.
You just need a bitch sometimes.
Yeah, but isn't it a main character?
He does.
Man.
Dude, have you ever read The Hobbit? Bilbo
You know,
bitch from
you know the answer to that.
Yeah, you don't read.
Not anymore. I gave up that reading shit.
I forgot.
Reading shit in 3rd grade.
I used to
can't do it.
burn through fucking books. I used to burn the shit out of them, and then I got burnt out, and
Once
then
I
I just
found Playboy, learned I didn't have to read.
can't ever look back. You know what I'm saying?
It's picture books all the way for Austin now.
Yep.
Is this
I've
why you
regressed.
refuse to watch subbed?
No, I don't refuse to watch it. I've watched a lot of these don't have dub. So I've actually had to come out of my shell a little bit. I just much prefer dubs. Like even if the dub is considered bad, I will watch it dubbed because
Holy shit, does he have a samurai sword?
oh, that line right there made the dub a gangsta the whole way. Fucking samurai sword.
That's what it is.
I fucking love it. Yeah.
See, you don't get that same shit in sub, bro.
You right.
I mean, Ghost Stories is a thing. It's only
Ghost
in
Stories
dub.
dub
Honestly,
is 10 out of 10.
Pretty sure most of like the translating is what creates these fucking wild and out dub lines.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Fantastic.
Japanese is so much differently. I know English real good, but it's so like basis wise different from how we lay out English sentences compared to Japanese sentences and how their alphabet works and how our alphabet works. So it's impossible to translate one to one. I looked into learning Japanese and I said fuck that because I found out it was too hard. So
yeah, it's pretty intricate because it can't basically like one word just kind of give like a general feeling, and it can be interpreted in like a bunch of different ways.
Jake only learned how to say "Will you marry me?"
Okay, so there's like I think there's probably like 10 different words for love, and there's like 5 different interpretations for each of them.
Nice.
So this is why shipping is such a thing, because it can also mean like or love can mean the same fucking word. So yeah.
Jake, you're never gonna get a Japanese woman now. You're gonna say "I love you, will you marry me?" and it's gonna end up being like "suck my dick, bitch."
Well, no, it's gonna be great because they're gonna be like, "Oh, I like you, friend," and I'll be like, "Oh, you love me and you want me right now?"
Oh, high school Jake coming back.
Oh boy. Alright, where are we on these scale? Your characters?
Characters.
Sound. We were on character.
Anyone got anything else to say?
No. We all bitch character and crazy bitch. That's all.
So
sound.
Sound 3. The intro is. I think it's the intro. The intro I did enjoy.
I'm about to say the intro's fucking bopping, man.
I had to think it was the intro or the outro, but yeah, the intro I did enjoy.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I didn't really care for the intro or outro, but you guys know me, so don't be too shocked or offended.
I think the dub was a little shoddy in a few areas, but I give it a 3. Like I think it's good. I just don't think it's outstanding.
I give it a 4. I liked it a little bit better than most of you guys, but it's nothing like legendary. It's not gonna be top of the charts like Cowboy Bebop.
Ah, yes. I'm holding back. That's my ace. That's my ace right there. Like I need to win this
one. What do you mean that's your ace? You haven't won any of them. I bet you're winning this week.
No, like it's the ace up my sleeve when I need a win, but I don't need a win. Not yet.
What? What the fuck?
Isn't this the last one?
No, I don't care about winning. You've already won like 3. And plus, I know, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen all of it already, so it's
Hey,
kind of
Yes.
counterintuitive
hey,
to
that
what
gives me another excuse to watch it though.
fuck, dude. That's
But
all I need.
anyway, back to Jake's anime.
Everyone rate their sounds.
Yes.
Okay, next.
And art.
3.
This is kind of it's a 3 for me. There was certain times it could have went either or, like
Jake's
4 or
X
3, but
CGI was fucking awful. It looked like a fucking hemorrhoid.
we'll just write up that almost all the CGI looks fucking awful.
Dude,
And
that
almost
was. I've only like, but his was like how bad would I say it? Like berserker bad. Like
Ooh, it was not that
Ooh.
bad.
I don't know, man.
I'll have you know.
Dude, like it
I
was,
never
strongly
offended the
disagree
man.
with that one.
dude, my eyes went cross-eyed from the fucking adjustment I had to make.
Brennan, your eyes naturally go cross-eyed.
Yeah, dude, I'm born like that. Thanks for bringing it up, kid.
Your eye would just go loose.
Everyone knows that's why I make fun of retards, because I am.
Maybe it's Mabel.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I don't think
boy.
there's anything stupendous in there. There's a lot of good sequences. I think the character designs really stand out for me.
Yeah, character designs are great. You know what? I was gonna fight Brendan that CGI a little bit more, but now that I look back,
Yeah.
it stands out like a sore fucking thumb, like really bad. Like I don't know why they just didn't animate it.
Yeah.
Because they want it to look different than the normal world is my guess.
It wants to look futuristic, which somehow equates to looking like dog shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
I fucking hate CGI.
I've seen a duck dick once, and that's what it looks like.
God damn it! All right, who else has got their art here?
God, 3? I don't know. Maybe a 4 for the look in Yuno's crazy fucking eyes.
My
But the rest of
man.
the show's a 3. So I'll leave it at 3. But Yuno is
in a dumpster. I can see it now.
We know Joel's type.
I like it when you threaten to kill me.
I love a woman that can kick my ass.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. She ain't got a kitchen knife in her hand. I don't want her.
Fucking stomp on me.
Alright. We got 2 series left. We got From a New World and Hellsing Ultimate. How you want to do it?
I vote Hellsing Ultimate next.
Yeah,
Hellsing Ultimate.
Do,
save the least for last.
Yeah.
Hellsing Ultimate.
Oh.
Main, does anyone want to? The show's badass. That's all you need to know.
Dude,
This guy's like the Master Chief of killing vampires.
Yeah. He's like the Blade of killing vampires.
Wait, isn't your analogy
I just imagine Alucard like, I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. And he just... Oh, my
Toxic
God. Oh. Yeah, so do we want to just go right into the list?
Yeah, dude. The show's fucking great.
Story.
Dude, hang on. It is like the most unique viewing experience from like any other anime that came out around the same time, and I fucking love it for that. And it doesn't give a fuck. Like it's like, oh yeah, we have an OP main character. We don't give a fuck to explain why he's OP. He just is.
Don't forget that like in the middle of all this shit where it's like kind of normal, like there's just Nazis and vampires and like, yeah, okay, and then there's a fucking furry Nazi. I'm like,
Oh,
it's like,
dude, they just send it.
Yeah,
they just send it.
They're just like the director's just sitting behind a desk with his middle finger out, being like, accept it.
Yeah, it's like
God.
Like Jelly, if he was here right now, he'd be caught up on like some little bullshit that happened in episode 1. Meanwhile, the rest of us would be enjoying it. Not enough children slaughter.
I do want to say real quick, I just realized this similarity, Dimit. You open and close this season with undead vampire-like creatures.
God, you're right.
Dude, I hope if
You're
we
right.
I really hope if we do like a movie season, the first episode he picks priest.
Oh boy.
And yeah, I brought up priests. I know that movie.
That is the most unholiest priest in the show ever, by the way.
By the way, that's the best fucking character. I fucking
Alexander
love him. Yes,
Alexander's amazing.
Motherfucker.
I
legit.
fucking love him, dude. That's what all I needed to watch that show was Alexander.
Once Alucard and him duke it out for the
Uh-huh.
first time, I was like, I'm fucking into this show because this shit's badass. Like,
Didn't-
it's fucking some underground vampire organization with Dracula spelled fucking backwards as their main killer. If you didn't figure it out yet.
Oh wow,
Brandon's like, what the fuck?
he's called and introduced King of the Vampires. Ooh, wow. Big brain.
And then
We galaxy brain in this bitch.
Yep.
this whole show is Galaxy Brain. Yeah, then you got Saris Victorious. Police
Wait, you
girl.
didn't call her police
No,
girl. You called
she's
her by her
girl
name.
through and through, but for the loyalists in here.
Don't forget our the homeboy Pip.
Dude, Pip is fucking legit.
Yeah,
One of my favorite characters. I think he comes in at 3 or 4.
yeah.
I think it's 3 or
something
4.
like that.
Yeah, because 2 at the end of 2, I think it shows him coming in. So 3 is when he's there.
Each
Yeah.
episode has a lot of shit that happens.
Well, yeah, it's
I hope so. They're fucking 40 minutes long.
yeah, it's a 20 episode anime. Like it fully is, but no, yeah, the story I gave it a 4. Now don't get me wrong, it's fantastic, but it's not like big brain fucking best story I've ever seen in my life. It's
Yeah.
simple, it gets it done, the story's good.
See, yeah, this is my weak point, so I'm gonna give it a 3 because yeah, I don't think anything's incredible about the story, but it's all the I don't give a fuck stuff that I fucking love in the show.
I'm also gonna give it a 3. Like it's like you said, there's nothing too much going on, but what is there is pretty enjoyable.
Yeah.
The story is definitely not what I would consider to be like the mainstay of it. It's
I don't think
wild,
so.
but it's not elegant, and you know.
Let me just say, you fucked me watching this though, because you know how you first showed me the show was the
Probably
abridged.
abridged.
And
Dude,
so it took
hell
me like years to actually watch it because all I could think of was the bridge.
We'll get to the fucking abridged, dude.
But yeah, fuck, I'll give it a 4. It's not like whoa, but it's a white blade killing vampires, like pretty great.
What else could you want?
And fucking best butler in a TV show. Fuck you, Alfred.
Oh
Yeah, hands down, best butler.
All right, so now we're on to characters.
Dude,
I'll give it a
Alexander
solid
Anderson. That's a fucking 5 right there for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. Irish priest that kills vampires. And
Between Anderson, Sirius, and Alucard, I'm like 5. Yes, I like all those characters.
Brendan, don't forget, not only does Alexander kill vampires, also Protestant whores as well.
Yeah,
He,
like a
he
good,
does not.
like a good Catholic.
dude, the scene in the museum where between Alucard and Alexander is fucking fantastic.
Dude,
Yeah.
So good.
right there makes the whole fucking show like it could have gone shit after that, but I'd still be like, this show at least gets a 4 because of that.
Hell yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy all the characters. They all bring something to the table at the end. There's really not any throwaways.
Like as long as you can come into the series being like, I'm not gonna ask about every little thing and just enjoy what's on the screen,
Joey probably gave this.
you're gonna have a good time.
You know, Joey gave this a 1.
Oh yeah, dude.
Why is the vampires killing other vampires?
Yeah,
Shouldn't he be helping them?
At least there was no talking pig. You will watch this shit.
Oh boy. All right. Well, music next.
Yeah, sound.
Alright.
Once again, it's a 4 for me. That
It's
I
a
thought
4
the
for
dub
me.
was good. I thought overall, like the sound in general was good. The abridged series, though,
Dude,
fantastic. It's the full package. You watch the whole show, and then you go watch the abridged.
can we watch the first episode tonight?
Yeah, I don't care. We do that. I'm down.
All right. So we got B&A date nights.
Hot.
I'm gonna fuck 'em.
Not the first time.
Yeah,
You've broken them in quite a few times.
Yeah, I have.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I really enjoyed all the sound effects and the music. I don't think it's masterclass, but it's definitely a top tier.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Same 4.
And like the dub for it is really fucking good. Like that's some really hard voice acting lines to pull off, like believably, and they do it really well.
It was
Dude,
my favorite voice
the
actor.
crazy dude in the second episode kills me every time. I love his voice.
Montana Max. That's the best.
He comes out of the door, fucking P90. He's like, what the
Dude, that's the best fucking voice actor in that show. And the most like Jake.
Deb.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, the dub's fantastic. I haven't even watched I haven't watched a subbed at all. So I don't even know if it's worth a watch in sub. Did everyone watch it dub?
I
I
watched
watched
dub.
it dub.
Wait, was there a sub?
That's right to say. Now I'm asking, is there even a sub for
I
this?
don't. I have no idea.
Probably.
It's probably wrong.
It's just like Cowboy Bebop. You just don't.
Yeah,
There is an argument for sub or dub on Reddit.
with the wrong.
Well, Reddit argues over everything, so.
It's kind of like, yeah, there is.
Well, here's how the fucking post opens up. It's 3 a.m. Everyone, I know I should be sleeping, but I want to watch Helsing. Should I watch sub or dub?
Oh, that's what started all this. People died over this.
Oh, yep.
That's funny.
Anything else for sound?
Just good.
Beauty.
Yeah, solid.
Art.
Ooh.
That's another 4 for me. I love the character designs. Alexander Anderson, like the way they do the lighting on him, and that second where you just see the fucking blades. I think it's teeth.
Yep.
They're fucking fantastic.
So good.
I have to give it a 5, dude. Like, I love that early animation style, but like, it is just beautiful to look at. You know,
We did cover characters, right?
Yes.
That was a lot
Okay.
of fun. Yeah, like you said, the lighting effects. Like every time Alexander comes in through the dark and just like shines.
Yeah,
on.
literally. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah, 5.
Ooh, 5. That's
I will give it
strong.
a high
Great.
4, if not a 5 as well. It is some nice animation and fucking art they have.
I gotta give it a 4 because it's super unique, and I really. It's not my style of like favorite animes, so it's not a 5 for me. But like what they do and the uniqueness and the fluidity of what they do, there's almost never a point in the show where I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? They almost always have something for you to look at, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 4.
Yeah, you can just look at the viscera in every scene.
Mm-hmm.
I think that concludes Hellsing Ultimate.
Wow.
And last, but not least, maybe, I don't know what you guys rated it.
I mean, jelly ray. It's jelly, so and he's not here,
Jellies
so
from a
let's
New
just
World.
I was actually shocked by this one. I actually kind of enjoyed it. I thought it had a good story. Animation was fine. Um, yeah, I was shocked. Had to do with kids again, but like, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, I literally paused this anime to message Jelly before the podcast today, and the episode name Like, I literally just sent him Jelly, 10 Years Kelly. And then I look up to see the episode name, and it's The Vanishing Children.
FBI, open up!
You got you
Yeah.
bamboozled me again. It sounds so good. I was like, God damn it! You said 10 years ago, and the FBI just came at your door.
No, I was surprised. I was really surprised by this show. Not that like it was outstanding, but with the way this entire week is like with this week's selection,
And it's also coming from Jelly. That's the other
Yeah.
thing. Like, the guy that's
Jelly's track
recommended
record
garbage.
is,
He's had some
spot.
controversial picks.
I guess you could call it that. Yeah,
He had the
controversial.
Crystalia picks.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh,
Jelly's
boy.
rating system is like a lucrative set of backwards hurdles. So,
Hey, Chargeman Ken, you couldn't have chose a worse show to start off on.
That's the most
Yeah,
jelly way to
literally.
start off a season.
Yeah, we're doing this, and this anime kind of book club thing, and Joe's like, "Here, have this 1950s or whatever cartoon that's not really an anime, but maybe an anime. It'll be funny, pain and fucking suffering."
Dude.
Okay, so
10-minute, 5-minute episodes, but it was just pure pain.
yeah, when I looked this show up on YouTube before I searched for it on Crunchyroll or anything like that, the second video that came up in my search is why From New World is worse than SAO. And I immediately went, I know how he found this show.
Oh, that's funny. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into it. Story.
One, because it's Jelly and he's not here, and he's
So,
using a little cuck bitch.
I actually really enjoyed the story. I thought like the time span from her like as a kid going into like what I think was like mid-20s was really cool. I like the post-apocalyptic aspect of it. It's like 1,000 years after the apocalypse, so it was really cool. So I have to give it a 1.
Yeah, the story surprised me at first. I wasn't into it, but then a lot more intrigue kept on getting introduced, and I could probably see myself continuing to watch it. But yeah, I'll give it a 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's definitely an interesting concept, like you said, Ren. Like they do post-apocalyptic different than anything else.
Yeah.
And how they explained it in the story, I'm not sure how far you've gone past it, but it's very well done for the most part.
Yeah,
So,
I got
1.
to episode 6. I went 1 episode past. I enjoyed it. I'll probably watch some more of it, like everyone else's. I'll probably watch more.
Mhm.
Probably watch more of your initial D when Dimit comes to see me again.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, man, this week had some good picks, and this one surprised me. It kind of picked me up a lot more than I was expecting it to. That's why it's really just got to be a 1.
Mm-hmm. Characters, right?
Yeah.
The main character, like, really enjoyed her. Like, really seeing everything through her perspective was nice. But other than that, I think everyone was just kind of eh. So, I'll give it a medium 1.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same about that. I mean, outside of her, no one else is really grabbing me. There was that one like really obnoxious kid that I just kind of annoys the hell out of me. So I think a solid low to medium 1 as well.
Yeah.
That kid gets better if you continue watching.
Oh wait, I actually solid medium 1 because they got Ratman.
Fuck off.
Oh god.
I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Jake, can we make the comments that we'll see the Suicide Squad, just to see? I want to see your reaction to the Ratman in it.
Yes.
Okay, sorry that sidetracked, but that's all I needed from Jake. Okay, go on.
All right. Well, like the cast is pretty bland for the most part. They're not like really unique individuals, really, like at all. Like the defining character trait of the girl is that she's got like some background fucking drama going on, and then she's a late bloomer, and they haven't really developed anything else in the story yet.
What girl doesn't have that?
I mean, yeah, fair. But yeah, it's like your average, solid, like middle of the road kind of cast. I can't complain too much about it. The adults are handled pretty believably, and the whole like church scene, considering how they describe the society later on, is done like pretty well to like make you understand what's going on in the world. So yeah, one.
Nice.
And I mean, as it was brought up, besides the main character, everyone else is really just they don't stick out at all for me in the first couple episodes. So yeah, it's a one, a low one, maybe a medium one.
You dipping down to 0? It's not that bad.
No, it's not a 0. It's a low one.
Okay. Okay.
Sound.
I,
It all right.
It's yeah.
There was an intro and outro. Like it didn't do anything spectacular for me, so I had to give it a 1.
Yeah, it's passable. Gets the job done. A 1.
Yeah,
Like-
I'd say it's passable. It's a 1.
Like pretty much every other anime. 1. Last
Solid.
but definitely not least, it's the art style.
Ooh, so this one grabbed me because all of his other art styles have been like weird. This one was like,
You mean Jelly's art styles?
yeah.
Yeah,
This
they're a
one was
little out
like
there.
normal, like, and there wasn't like I don't know, maybe I missed it, but like I didn't see a CGI moment, so that was
No,
nice.
okay.
Unless
Let's be real. The way he found this show is because he looked up fucking porn and he saw the gay scene. That's how he found this show.
yeah,
I'm all
Big
100%.
if true. Big
Yeah.
if true.
like it can't be as good as a gay scene as like let's say you're watching Prison School, but like I honestly the art style is like a good solid 1.
Yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I enjoyed what they were going for with it. Nothing really spectacular grabbed me. There's nothing that was like, wow, this is really something, but there's nothing that was like bad or anything. So a solid 1.
Yeah, it's enjoyable to look at, but it's not like spectacular. So it's like middle of the road. I give it a 1.
Yeah, very, very solid animation and colors all the way around. I think the first episode had like when they were first starting, they were playing a game and like the sunset was going down. It's like, damn, this looks pretty damn good. So that's why I definitely got to go with the 1.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that's it for the shows.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So we gotta do we're best and worst. So let's do best first.
So
Ooh.
I'd have to go for best Helsing Ultimate.
Hey y'all.
That would like that's probably the best show you've ever shown me, didn't it?
I try.
Yeah, I love it. Jake, yours almost got there, but dude, you can't beat an Irish priest that goes after whores and vampires.
No,
This
that's
is.
fair.
I feel like this week is seriously a decision of like very
Who's your
small margin.
loyalty?
Who's your true friend?
Who you want to go down?
Jake, I guess I put you with the ugly one, didn't I?
Savagery knows no bounds.
I mean, Brendan's anime had a bow in it, and I got fucking denied hardcore by not getting JoJo's fucking week win. So Brendan's anime.
Yeah, I'm still surprised JoJo's did not win.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
upset
funny.
about that.
After that,
Keep
I
the
watched
streak alive,
the series with a buddy of mine.
boys.
I didn't show
Boys.
him mine.
Boys, we gotta keep the streak alive.
But thank you. I know how to get at least one vote from you guys.
That's all
I
it
think-
takes.
I gotta go Helsing Ultimate. It was definitely the most unique. I feel like.
Boys.
It-
Boys, you let me down. The streak's dying.
Hey, Palpatine died at some point.
but then he came
No,
back.
they came back.
We don't talk about that cancerous piece of shit.
Alright, and for mine, boy, this is a fucking tough one.
Where's your royalties, motherfucker?
Based off just the first 5, I had to go initial D. I love
Out of
Future
fucking
Yes.
nowhere.
I
Yes.
don't get
What
me
the
wrong.
fuck?
Don't get me wrong. I love Future Diary. After I watched the whole thing, but the first 5, initial D is it. I'm
I
into this.
fucking fuck yeah.
I wish I had a
I
fucking
honestly
kid to
enjoy
fucking take this out on.
What the fuck?
Car guys unite.
You know what? I'm changing my vote. I'm going Lord's Marksman. The waifus won it for me.
Hell yeah.
Woo! You unholy bastard.
The streak is alive.
Goddamn.
I was gonna
I
say,
see where your allegiance
I'm
lies,
gonna-
you son of a
if I
bitch.
need to win this, do I need to text Aubrey, tell her that I had anime titties?
I will
Yes.
show. I think she saw some of it watching it with me. If not, I'll show her.
I know I can get that vote from her.
Lord Marksman.
Alright, so that's not important. The real important one is what we're going to vote on next.
Worst.
Oh,
I-
that's helpful. You know what? Honestly, Joel, yours is pretty close because of Down syndrome eyes, but
I know. I know you would hate that. I know.
but you know, fuck Jelly, man.
My man. Yep, Jelly's my vote too.
Joel, play the clip, please. You know,
You gotta pay the troll toll. If you wanna get into that boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
yeah.
If only you would have paid the troll's toll.
Thank you, Joel. You're playing the Lord's song. Catholics. Fuck you, Jelly. You're the worst.
What a
You suck.
Alright.
You suck at anime. And you suck at CS:GO. Suck a dick.
Oh, damn. Oh, big words. Look out.
I'm just
Shots
gonna
fired.
say, big if true.
Big facts.
It's a lot closer
Yeah,
than you would
man,
think.
I don't give a shit. You insult the CSGO, though.
It's a lot closer than you would think in terms of the CS:GO.
We'll pick it up in a week and get better than Jelly.
Oof.
God damn.
Dimit has scored better than Jelly in a match.
Jelly spent $300 on that game just for a knife. Fuck you, Jelly. You suck at it.
Jelly has triple my hours, and
God,
I'm way better than him.
you guys are going fucking in on my guy.
No, fuck him. He's a cuck.
Savagery knows no bounds.
Fucking show up if you don't want to get roasted.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
Don't fucking bail a couple hours before, then not give me your goddamn votes like a
We're
little
gonna
cuck boy.
Either way, I don't know if
I mean,
would
Joel,
want
here's the real
CS:GO,
question: Has
but
Jelly ever matched my WAP kills?
Not really.
that wet ass pussy.
Yeah, I think it's AWOP.
The
It's
AWAP. I got
a-
two
it's-
AWAP kills back to back.
Not
Yeah.
just
One
the
was
WAP,
blinded.
it's the WAP now. Don't even try to
It's the
change.
WAP.
I
It's the WAP.
gave those guys the WAP.
I haven't seen Jelly
Hey,
make a lot play in
Are
months.
you
so-
saying you're a slut?
It'll be fucking 10 years. And Jake be like, do you guys remember when I fucking killed those guys that WAP?
Hey,
Dude,
if
he's
Jelly
got. I
surpasses
posted
it,
the
that's
clip
the
on
bar.
YouTube. I posted the clip on YouTube. He can go find it.
Oh,
So
go find Jake's dank ass WAP kills.
definitely titled "Noob Somehow Gets Frags."
WAP means something different now.
WAP does mean
I'm
something
taking
different.
my
We're not
language
going to
back,
talk about
damn
it. We're not going to talk about what the WAP really means.
The white man taking something else.
Alright, who's next? Jake, you next.
Yeah, I gotta do worse.
The hammer.
Are we laying the hammer down on the boy, or are we going with the cereal picks?
I don't know. It's whatever you want.
I mean, how serial of a person are you?
Just remember, we got all
Because you know the answer. You know the right answer if
know
you're a serial person.
bitch.
Well, since he's not here, I gotta go with Jellies.
Perfect.
Man,
The
you
shallow
guys
grave.
bitch.
This way,
Austin?
he has 3 episodes of Corey in the House. He's backed up on now.
Dude, we're gonna have to make
Alright.
a season finale like episode just on him talking about that.
Yeah, maybe I'll do an extra. I'll just make him talk about Corey in the house
all
for
mute
like
ourselves
40
and
minutes.
walk away for 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'll just start recording. He can talk. He can talk about
We'll
himself.
mute ourselves, go back in the Discord and play some games.
Yep.
So this week's was actually pretty fucking close because like I pretty much knew the best one, but the worst one was a hard one because I don't think any of the show. I don't really think any of the shows.
None of them were really
I take
bad.
that back. Some of the shows of the past have been bad, but these actually I didn't have any problem with. I enjoyed them, but it's fucking Jelly loses out. Like honestly, like
Flawless
nothing against
victory.
the show. It could be
Oh.
way better, but it's up against hard competition.
Yep.
I hate to do
Flawless
it,
victory.
guy.
Wow.
So did Brendan win again?
Yes, we kept the streak alive.
Oh shit.
After you changed it, you greasy cunts.
Yeah.
Sorry, you went from
Absolutely not.
you went from one of the bottom of the barrel anime picks to fucking just I don't even know.
Hey, Dimmy,
Jake, you changing your vote is what kept the streak alive. I'm proud of you, buddy.
All I'm saying was initial D was leading the charge for my worst, and then you picked that for your best. So
Dimmy,
I can't believe you like Lord's Mark more than Helsing Ultimate. Like I'm not saying not Lord's Marksman, but I think Helsing Ultimate is like a fucking top tier pick.
well,
you have to learn how to
Helsing
play
Ultimate is a top tier pick, but it got personal.
Yeah, so pretty much you didn't like the outcome of the overall vote, so you had to change the vote.
So
What a cuck.
am I sabotaging the whole vote system right now? Yes.
Well, you should have come to go first then, Austin, but you didn't.
Hey, Dimit, now you know how it feels to be cooked over by Jake.
Yeah, you really do. You know how I felt when I got ripped off the week the JoJo's didn't win.
What do you think I felt
Okay,
when,
that you can probably blame on Jelly.
when Jake didn't watch my anime and gave it, I think, a 0 or 1?
Bro, I did watch your anime.
Unreal. The
I don't
fuck.
know.
The
All I
botchery
did was
is
mix the relation
fire.
between two characters up, and all of a sudden, I didn't watch the anime.
And I'm pretty sure
There was more than just a little bit of
I'm pretty sure
mix
there's
up.
like a whole section of an episode that you just totally didn't know.
It was like all of episode 2 that you're like,
Yeah.
that happened? What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You're like, what?
Jake,
what?
Jake, my guy, you can still reverse it.
No, he can't. Because we're signing off. All right.
Star Trek the anime is ass, and you should feel bad.
A couple announcements here at the end. So you can find our podcast on Spotify, soon to be Apple, or soon, hopefully, to be Apple Podcasts.
We're not getting.
We're getting on Apple.
We're not getting on Apple. Not after
There's
this.
a chance. Google Podcasts, Stitcher, iHeart, TuneIn, Desser, I think it is, Podchaser, Podcast Addict, Listen Notes, and Spotify. Me and Dimit are.
We got Spotify money.
Maybe get them Spotify ads.
Well, we will. Jelly's not.
You got to show up to get the money.
Next episode will be season final. We're gonna go back through all of this shit that we've gone through and discuss on them. So that should be fun, especially because that's 4 trash tier animes we get to roast Jelly about.
God, we can't dig up Jelly that many times.
Dude.
How many graves do we have to dig up for this podcast?
Hey, Dimit, you know what happened to Dead on in black metal? That's what we're doing to him.
Yep.
You won't believe what Dead did.
Me and Dimit are going to
take a picture of Jelly before we call him.
Yeah. Dim and I are going to try to organize some drinking and driving hot lap streams. So please go follow the Handsome Jacks Twitch page.
Me fucking bend.
The Handsome Jacks.
Hey, can I be one of your guys' piss bucket holder?
Yes.
I will be wearing a gimp suit though, so sorry.
Perfect. I want a webcam for it.
That's a real game.
Anyone got anything else to add before we sign off?
This fucking podcast sucks. You all motherfuckers suck. I'll see you next week.
Dimmitt,
You're
you
pissed, damn it.
brought
I'm pissed. This is
Serious.
I put out my #1 anime, my favorite anime. Didn't get a single vote.
him.